Hello there, Sir from 17, bringing you the Royal Rumble. That is the end of Chapter 12 on my Dead Space 2 video walkthrough on Zealot difficulty. And this is it, this is the arena. And what's going to be happening here is necromorphs are going to climb up that side, as you can see, and the side directly behind me, as you can see. So this doesn't start out too great. I'm in a bad spot there, but if you back up too close to those rotating blades, you will die instantly. So be very careful. You've got to stay as far away from those blades as you can. And all this is about getting them off this or killing them as quickly as you can. And the best way to do that is to just hit them as quickly as possibly can. Electrocute them, use your secondary functions, use everything, and if your life gets low, make sure that you pop it back up with your med packs. And once we get through this section, what's going to happen is there's going to be a ton of things to pick up. There's going to be life, there's going to be ammunitions, but they're all in these dark corners, and you've got to use kinesis to grab them. But as you can see down there, grab it as quick as you can, because it's going to help you. And out in the shadows, there's going to be the tentacled dog, fetus, baby things, the lurkers or whatever they're called. And they come in packs of 3 and 4, and they're going to be firing at us. So I don't know if you could see them just then, but I'm throwing this towards a pack of 3 of them, and I miss. And they're up there, and they all shoot at you. So you've got to try and take them out as quick as you can, but keep watching this surrounding area, because the necromorphs will climb up onto the digger. And look, there's one there, there's one to my left, there's bullets coming everywhere, there's 3 there, sorry, and there's a guy climbing up. It gets hectic, this bit, and it's ugly, but it isn't too bad if you can just stay on target, if you try not to panic and you keep checking your corners and you just take cover when you can from their shots. Because what happens now is, on my left, if you look up, they're going to be stood on a really high rock and they're going to be firing down at me. And it's annoying as balls because they've got a lot of cover and I haven't. And obviously that puker spawns there, so clean him up, clean the second puker up, and then as soon as you see these climbing here, spin a little bit and take them out too. But don't stay here too long, because behind me is going to be the lurkers firing at me in a few minutes. So there's another puker on the other side. Take him out. And just keep watching your back, watching your front, watching all the angles, making sure all your guns are loaded, because this isn't over yet. Another one's climbing up, clean him up. Just spamming javelin here and just hoping for best with electricity. And up there is where they are. So watch out for them dickheads, because there's 3 or 4 of them that keep firing at you while the other necromorphs are putting you off. And over there's a bit of life, there's a couple of ammunition spots. So just keep your eyes peeled and use what you've got. You see, I probably could have used the force gun here and pushed them into those rotating blades, but I didn't want to risk it. And right now I'm in the shit. He's stalking me, but luckily enough, when that thing fired, it hit us both somehow. But it's just a big clusterfuck. There's tons of enemies, there's tons of stuff, it's just uncoordinated and messy, and it's a bit of a struggle, but as long as you keep on top of it and you keep your life high and you keep your weapon loaded, you should be able to do it. But it's definitely one of the more challenging bits, I'm not gonna lie. But the joy is, when you get to the end of this section, it's the end of chapter 12, so this is one of the shortest chapters on the game. But one of the more action-packed ones, and a really, really cool set piece, so I'm sure you guys will agree, pretty insane. And I'm glad I took out all that extra health, because looking at my inventory just then, I've pretty much used it all. Which, if you were a little bit more coordinated than I was, you could probably get through that without using as much health items, but I just wanted to get it done and dusted. I didn't want it to be pretty. I was never going to no-miss that section or anything crazy like that. But if you can see the entrance to this area, that means that's the end of the level, so you've made it. You'll get a lovely checkpoint, and you'll be entering the government facility.
Stop!
Looks like we reached the foundation pylons of the government sector.
So how do we get in there?
Straight ahead.
So Ellie and Isaac are going to exchange a nice little conversation.
You know I'm riding on top of this thing, right?
And it's going to push you through the wall. And then it fades to black and shows us a lovely little cutscene. So it all looks serene, and then we bust the wall in. But yeah, chapter 12 is done. Getting closer to chapter 13. There's only 15 chapters on the game, so we're making it to the end. But there's a little conversation here, and then we'll get to walk around and collect some stuff, and then there's a big fight in that room down there, so get ready for that. But we're coming to the end of this video once again, guys, so please rate my videos, please leave comments, please, you know, tell your friends, subscribe, spam it to everybody you know, get me out there, and thanks for your time.